Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another Versus Beers with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppets, today joined by...
Just Michael.
Battling two Rauchbiers of the... Well, it's the same beer, but in different vintages. So, guys, today we're looking at none other than the Aecht Schlenkerla Rauchbier Urbock. One of my favorites from Schlenkerla. One of the bottles, which is this one, it's the 2017 vintage, and this is the 2018 vintage. And it's 2019 right now. So they're released for the autumn season in Germany. And one of them, the fresh vintage, we actually got from Brewed down in Bamberg. So thanks a ton to Brewed for the beer, and thanks a ton to Miguel and Enzo for helping us get the bottles up here. So I think this might have been one of the beers actually from Enzo's no, this was not. Yeah, this was from Enzo's private cellar, right? Or maybe not actually. No, because it was released. What's it called in the autumn last year. This one is from my private cellar.
Okay.
It's because there's quite a few Schlenkerla beers for reviews right now that are aged. But this will be fun. I don't think I've ever had an aged bottle of Urbock.
Nope.
So supposedly what happens is that the smoke aromas and whatnot will die down a bit, and then you'll get more of the base malts and everything.
Let's see if
it's fresh. So yeah, we'll find out. See which one we like the most. So let's start off with the... Well, should we start off with the old or the fresh? What do you think?
You choose. I don't care.
You don't
if
care?
you say the smoke is lower,
We should start with the old
yeah,
one.
the old one.
Yeah, so let's start with the old one. So pours a very nice clear brown color, like mahogany brown. It looks like what you can expect from a bock.
Yeah, dark coke.
Yeah, pretty much. A nice kind of beige head. Let's check out the aroma. Well, there's definitely still smoke, but it's really rye bready.
I think smoke.
Yeah.
I love this meaty smoke. It's
super
like a
meaty.
smoked ham.
Smoked ham, smoked bacon, smoked sausage.
But in the good way, in
Yeah.
the really good way.
But it almost like it has a brown sugar candied smokiness to it.
It's sweet,
Almost like
definitely.
if you do brown sugar, like candied bacon. It's reminding me of that.
Yeah, that's
And I
right.
think that's with the age, because it makes the malt backbone stand a bit more. I'm also really like rye bread. It tastes like, smells like a smoked rullepølsemad.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
rullepølse is a Danish, can be smoked or not. I think it's pork belly.
The sweet apples.
Roll-
Sweet apple bacon.
Yeah, applewood bacon smoke.
Yeah.
But the malt really gets to shine much more. And it's much more bready, I feel like. Should we taste it first? Yeah, let's taste it, then we can smell the other one afterwards. Cheers.
Cheers.
That is such great smoke beer. Seriously, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Really good.
Really good mouthfeel too. Very
Yeah.
slick and chewy. I really don't understand why a lot of people they hate on this style.
But it's not too cloying sweet or too smoky. It has some nice, not a lot of bitterness, but it has some bitterness to back up the smoke. And the
For sure.
sweetness.
And it's got more of a sweetness than I remember. Like it's this sweet bready. It's really rye bready. It's like if you did like a sweet rye. It's like almost like rye bread with candied bacon and rullepølse, smoked rullepølse or something like that.
Yeah,
Like
I
brown
also
sugar
get
candy
some of the sweet apples, sweet sugary
Yeah,
apples.
red apple.
Yeah. If you remember, have you ever tasted? I know what it's called, æbleflæsk.
Yeah. Oh, Äpfelfläsk on rye bread.
Yeah.
There's a flavor like that. I mean, it's a very savory and umami forward beer. So
I think æbleflæsk is apples in small
quite-
slices and then
Pretty much,
bacon, and on the pan it's hot.
yeah, it's pretty much the way you make it is that you fry up bacon, thick cut bacon slices,
Yeah.
and then in that fat you cook down apples with sugar. So it turns into like a mush kind of thing, a mash, and then you mix it with the crispy bacon and then you serve it on top of rye bread.
Yeah.
It's very good,
It is.
but it's very greasy. I can see the connotations to that.
I really like this beer.
Yeah,
It's good.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
I don't know, should we take a sip of water before?
It's not so smoky.
Not as I remember.
No. It's smoky the first sip, but it gets more
Subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still definitely smoke forward. I mean, it's much more smoky than some of the other smoke beers we had.
I actually think we should take this without the water to taste the difference.
Yep. Let's try it. Smell it first. Yeah, it's more raspy, the smokiness. It doesn't have the same malt complexity to me.
I think this is less smoky.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. But it's.
I think this has more sweet malt, whereas
This is more aromatic than this one in all.
Yeah.
There's more smell in this one. Yeah. The old one smells best to me.
Mm.
This is more subtle.
But I think it's also more raspy smoke character. Is it more like a dry, smoky?
Yeah, it's not so meaty.
Let's try it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that mouthfeel.
Ooh.
More metallic.
A little bit, but it's definitely more
Mineral.
Yeah.
More mineral.
It's a more dry roast smoke character. It's almost like
exactly.
It's more. It's like dry and
raw.
Yeah.
More raw in the
more
taste.
raw.
Yeah.
Whereas the other one has the old one has the smoke, but it's balanced by some malt and everything. This is more like almost like pure bonfire compared to the other one.
Yeah. That's quite a big taste difference.
Yeah, I didn't expect that whatsoever.
My favorite is clearly the old one. It is.
Yeah, me too. It's much more balanced smoke flavor.
Yeah. Yeah. But they're both fantastic beers.
Both are
I
fantastic.
really love the mouthfeel is amazing.
Yeah,
It's so full.
So full, super full, and it's only 6.5%. I mean, talk about knowing how to mash and do full body mashes. But man, it's great bock no matter what. Both beers, but this one is more. It's like really bonfire like.
Yeah, and then I get this mineral thing a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah. Oh, on that flavor, I got a lot of bacon.
And then the dryness.
Almost like burnt ends on barbecue.
Yeah, and then the dryness. This is not dry.
This is more a softer,
Yeah.
complex smoke, whereas the fresh bottle is more of a sharp, raspy smoke. This one really reminds me of burnt ends in barbecue because they also have like this really intense, like burnt ends from brisket.
Yeah.
This intense barbecue flavor or intense smoke flavor. And that's kind of what I get from the fresh bottle.
This one also has a little bit. What's it called when an old bottle of beer gets when it's not going good? It has a special taste when it's old.
Oxidized? Or?
A little bit oxidation.
On the new one?
No, on the old one.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Also, mostly on the nose.
Yeah. Yeah, it has a slight, almost sherry type, but the fresh one doesn't have that at all. But I thought I would prefer the fresh, but I actually like the aged one.
Yeah, me too.
Which is interesting. I definitely think I should get more bottles of Urbock and try and age myself. Because
actually, I tasted this about a year ago, and I wrote back then that it was one of my favorite Schlenkerla, and I will stick to that. I think the Helles and this one is one of the best Schlenkerla beers I've had.
For me, this is one of my favorites, along with the Aecht. Aecht is really good as well, the oak smoke, but it's a different smoke character. Yeah, it's more just woody and bonfirey. These are both meaty. As I said, like this is burnt ends, but this is more complex in terms of smokiness. It's almost as if the smokiness has died down in this one, so you get more of the base beer that makes it more complex. So you get more base beer, but just more of the other malts shine, so you get more of a complex beer out in the end. Yeah, which is interesting.
It's funny how this is dry and this is not dry.
Yeah. Like the dryness kind of but that's, I guess, hops are quite dry. Yeah. So if it dries out, so the hop character fades over time.
But fantastic beers, really.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go. Originally I gave a 93 to this beer. I'm gonna bump this up to a 95 for the aged one and a 93 for the base or the fresh bottle.
I agree. I would agree.
I think it's fucking fantastic smoke beer. Yeah, and it's like the one probably I'd say must check out from Schlenkerla if you're not afraid of Rauchbier. If you do not like the smoke flavors, you shouldn't spend your time on these. But even though we're talking about subtle nuances, like they're fucking smoke bombs. They're insanely smoky, both of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, 93 for the fresh bottle and 95 for the aged.
I agree.
Nice, very good stuff. So yeah, if you guys had a chance to try the Aecht Schlenkerla Rauchbier Urbock, both fresh and aged, let us know what you thought of them. Really, really nice beers. Fun to do this side by side, just to see the big difference in the same beer over time. But very good stuff, guys. If you had a chance to try them, let us know. Thanks a ton to Biothek, Enzo, and Mikkel for making this happen. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe. Check out the Facebook fan page, Twitter, and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. We got more Rauchbier coming. We got Rauchbier from Spezial. We got more Aecht vintages. We got like four. Not today. 4 vintages of Aecht, and we got a Weizenbock from down there and whatnot. Even a Bock tasting that's going to be fun at one point, like a Bock battle. But Let us know, guys. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter, all that social media jazz. And we're going to say cheers.
Chills.
See you guys in another beer review.